culture, community, and family. And guys, I want you all to understand that, we make it look real easy. But I want you all to know that, over the last few months, this has been, Mr. Allen said, we got some rough roads ahead.
He got started in business 50 years ago. It was a barbershop conversation. That's how I got started. It wasn't even a natural or math or nothing, it was just a conversation. I overheard a conversation that the land around the wall was back on the market for sale. So my idea was that, okay, maybe I should just buy this land and it's a good price and flip it and resell it.
It's my pleasure and honor to introduce to some and present to others my Morehouse brother, Pastor Dr. Jamal H. Bryant, a true Morehouse fan. Y'all give it up for Dr. Jamal H. Bryant.
Thank you. Happy Juneteenth to all of you. I am honored and humbled and grateful. I'm tired just from the introduction. Thank you so very much, Barksdale. I want to submit to you that I do not know over the last 400 years if black people have ever earnestly celebrated a holiday. I don't know whether you realize that America has not had one militaristic infraction that black people were not on the front line. To know that for democracy, it was in fact Crispus Attucks found his blood streaming. Even going to the Civil War, African Americans were enlisted because they knew that they could not win without our presence. In an emergency order, they have now allowed illegal immigrants to now enlist in the Army under a new program, hear this, called the Path for Citizenship. Can you imagine that the GI Bill was not available for our grandfathers, and that it was written that why in the world would they go to Japan and go to Germany, but in neither of those places were they ever called a nigger. It wasn't until they came back home with a uniform on that they were spit on and not given access for their children to take advantage of higher education or to go into debt because of what was not made available to them. The father of gentrification and the redlining of zip codes was a gentleman whose name may not sound familiar at the beginning, but all the more will ring familiar at the end. His name was a gentleman by the name of John Trump. John Trump then segmented housing in New York so that returning veterans could not have access to public housing because he believed, hear this, far away from the South in New York, that blacks should not have access to affordable and equitable housing. And you are now seeing the seeds of that contaminated germination in the son, Donald J. Trump, whose middle name bears the first name of his father.